In a world of zeros and ones, where technology dances at our fingertips, there's a story that begs to be told about numbers. Not just any numbers, but those that hold secrets capable of shifting the tides of history. This is a tale of islands that disappear in 60 seconds. It's about deciphering codes, cracking ciphers, and the quiet brilliance of minds that conquered the seemingly impossible. It's a story that whispers of war, espionage, and the birth of modern computing. So buckle up, because we're about to take a journey back in time, where every tick-tock of the clock is a step closer to understanding the numbers that changed the world. As the 20th century dawned, the world teetered on the brink of a global conflict. Europe was a powder keg, and the stage was set for a showdown that would change the world forever. Amidst this looming darkness, a new weapon emerged, one that promised secrecy and deception: the Enigma machine. This mechanical marvel was a cipher device capable of producing an astonishing 151,420,536 possible encryption settings. To the Germans, it was a ticket to unassailable communication. Little did they know that a secret team of codebreakers led by the enigmatic Alan Turing was on the verge of turning the tables. Now let's rewind to September 3rd, 1939, the day when Britain's fate and perhaps the world's hung in the balance. As the German blitzkrieg thundered across Europe, Winston Churchill, the bulldog of Britain, rallied his forces. But he had a problem. Deciphering the enemy's coded messages was crucial. Enter Bletchley Park, a sprawling country estate in Buckinghamshire that would soon become the epicenter of a battle that had nothing to do with bombs or bullets. It was a battle of wits, a war of algorithms, and its outcome would echo through the corridors of history. At the heart of this covert operation was Alan Turing, a mathematician and computer scientist whose mind was as sharp as the Enigma code was complex. Born on June 23, 1912, Turing's brilliance was evident from an early age. He displayed an inquisitive nature and a passion for solving puzzles. At the prestigious King's College, Cambridge, he delved deep into mathematics and logic, laying the groundwork for his future contributions. His pioneering work on the concept of a universal machine, capable of performing any mathematical calculation, marked him as a visionary who saw beyond his time. When the call to arms came, Turing didn't hesitate. Leaving academia, he joined the government code and cipher school at Bletchley Park, a secret annex known as Honey. Here, amidst rows upon rows of desks, a diverse team of codebreakers, mathematicians, linguists, and logicians assembled. These men and women from various walks of life were united by a common goal: cracking the Enigma code. Now let us rewind again to November 1939. A Polish officer named Franciszek Sewerska arrived at Bletchley Park bearing a treasure trove of intelligence. Poland had managed to capture several Enigma machines and their daily encryption settings. This provided the British with an invaluable head start. Now the race was on to exploit this advantage before the Germans altered their encryption procedures. Under Turing's leadership, the team faced an uphill battle. The Enigma machine was a formidable opponent, changing its encryption settings daily. Its advanced technology was designed to ensure that any intercepted messages were indecipherable. The task seemed almost Herculean, like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Yet the team pressed on, driven by unwavering determination and the looming shadow of war. By December 1939, the first full Enigma message was decoded, providing insights into Germany's naval plans. Success bred optimism, and the stakes kept rising. With each decoded message, the pressure mounted on Turing and his team. They needed a machine, a tool that could match the Enigma's complexity and potentially outsmart it. Thus began the race against time to build the bomb. Months of intense work culminated in the birth of the bomb in 1940, named after the German word for bomb. This pioneering device was an electromechanical computing machine that could test thousands of Enigma settings in mere minutes. It was an early iteration of what we now know as a computer, a marvel of engineering that bridged the gap between human intellect and machine precision. The bomb's impact was seismic. It turned the tide in Britain's favor, providing valuable intelligence that helped thwart many an Axis attack. But the victory was bittersweet. The bomb was large, noisy, and its operation was a closely guarded secret. The need for discretion limited its deployment and the scope of the information it could provide. The true extent of the bomb's contribution remained classified until decades later, leaving many to underestimate its role in the war effort. As the war raged on, the race to outsmart Enigma continued. By 1945, Turing and his team had developed Colossus, a fully electronic programmable computer that could break even the most complex Enigma codes. Colossus was a quantum leap in code-breaking technology, but its impact was confined within the walls of Bletchley Park due to wartime secrecy. With the war drawing to a close, the curtain was also coming down on Bletchley Park's operations. In 1946, the station was dismantled and its secrets locked away. The importance of preserving these historical artifacts is paramount. Places like Bletchley Park and the National Security Agency's NSA code-breaking facility in Fort Meade, Maryland, serve as living testaments to the pivotal role that code-breaking played in shaping the course of history. These sites offer a tangible link to the past, allowing visitors to walk in the footsteps of the brilliant minds that once deciphered cryptic codes and unmasked hidden messages. By preserving these sites, we pay homage to the unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes. Their contributions often overlooked but never forgotten. So as you explore these historical landmarks, remember that every keystroke, every code, and every deciphered message represents a chapter in our collective human story. It's a story of ingenuity, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let these places serve as a constant reminder of the power of human curiosity and the profound impact it can have on the world around us. After the war, Turing's contributions finally began to receive recognition. In 1946, he was knighted for his role in breaking the Enigma code. However, his brilliance and eccentricity often overshadowed his accomplishments. In 1952, he was prosecuted for his homosexuality, a crime in the eyes of British law. Despite this unjust treatment, Turing's legacy shone through. The story doesn't end at Bletchley Park. Turing's pioneering work in computer science laid the groundwork for the digital age. His concepts and theories served as building blocks for the computers and smartphones that are now ubiquitous. In a world where data flows like water and algorithms drive progress, it's essential to remember the roots of this digital revolution. And here's where we come full circle. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing, that might have been our reality. His contributions, often unsung, are the very foundation of the technological world we inhabit today. So why does all of this matter? Because it's not just about numbers, codes, and ciphers. It's about the brilliance of the human mind. It's about the triumph of intellect over adversity. It's about Alan Turing and the team of codebreakers at Bletchley Park who cracked the Enigma, who danced with numbers, deciphered codes, and quite literally changed the world. Their story is a testament to what can be achieved when brilliance knows no bounds. If you enjoyed this glimpse into history's hidden heroes, hit subscribe for more untold stories that shaped our world. And if you want to dive deeper into the world of Alan Turing, check out our previous video on his life and contributions. Together, let's keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep celebrating the brilliance that makes us human. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time and numbers. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep seeking answers, and above all, keep celebrating the extraordinary power of the human mind.